All right. Back. Sorry about that, guys. My computer essentially crashed just now, so. It's all right. We're all good. We're back. No reason to run to the chat or anything. Meta moving up 656. Maybe it just didn't like us watching Meta here today is what it was. All right, let's turn on the actual visuals. No, Goose, this is definitely a me issue here today. I didn't tell you guys this yet, but for those of you that are in here already, man, my good computer got damaged in shipping, and I'm actually taking it to be fixed today, but until I take it, I have to deal with this really old computer, and it's not like it's that bad, but it just has these, like, issues with, like, memory leak or something. It's like the RAM doesn't work good. But it's been pretty solid the past couple days. I don't know what's going on today, but thank God I'm getting mine fixed. The only issue now is that it's going to snow a foot tonight. So that's great. It's going to snow like a foot tonight and tomorrow. So I'm going to be like, oh, well, you know, getting the new one, getting it fixed, but still got to deal with the snow now. But yeah, of course, my good, like, $3,000 to $4,000 computer shits the bed. Gotta love it. Honestly, I was very pissed whenever I plugged it in and it started having issues. I think it was the condensation. If you guys take things out of extreme cold into heat, it gets condensation. I think my computer got it whenever people drove my Jeep and they had the heat on. I think that it heated it up too much. I have, Johnny. The one I'm using right now, I fully built. I've built like 10 of them. Actually, quite a bit. I could probably fix my good one here, but I don't want to just start throwing parts at it and randomly guessing is my issue. What's good? All defense down. Dizzy Spider. Man, you guys have some cool names. Is Microsoft 365 still down? I'm not sure on that. I have not used 365 in a long time. Tesla's coming up to 450 though. This is a big area here for Tesla. Yeah, Rick, the excuses changed now. We moved up. Will Amazon go off on the layoff announcement? That's an interesting one. Some companies do. It seems like so far Amazon's been moving very well. Yeah, it looks great so far with Amazon, actually. It's a pretty good jump up. Good jump there. Like the way it's moving so far. New high of the day was actually just hit on Amazon. Up over 1% now as it's running. Looks beautiful. And phase is still pumping, Johnny says. ENPH. Yeah, Mason, I spoke too soon. That's pretty funny. What do I sign up for to be a member? Your insights have done me well, sir. Yeah, for sure. Let me grab you a link. Actually, you know what? I'll have Mason grab you a link really quick. Mason, if you're here, grab Dizzy Spider a link, because my gosh, if I go grab one, I think my computer's going to explode. What's up, Brain? They said finally? Hey. Yeah, no problem, Dizzy. Yeah, that sucks, though, that it went down, you know. It's crazy how much, you know, we rely on these things. Does silver go to 100 or SLV? Ooh. What about silver itself? Let's see. I mean, it's very close. I would think it could. Here's a link, though. This is how you sign up. There is a code active. Crush 2026 right now will save you $100 on yearly. There we go, though. Nice link. What's up, Brain? We were over here yesterday, luckily, but today we've had 2 streams, actually, because we had a crash happen. Hopefully everything stays good now. I wish I had money to do options on NDX. NASDAQ 100 index. You always run some NDX or SPX options, of course. Like you said, you wish you had the money, but they can get pretty fun. You know what I would recommend is if you're worried about that, but you want to trade like the indexes closer. And, you know, this isn't an index, but go ahead and look at futures. I think ES futures, or even if you look at NQ futures, whichever, you know, we are seeing futures be pretty interesting in the short term. ES can be fun. NQ as well. Of course, there's lots of futures out there. HG is one of the ones people really like to look at lately. Copper has been pretty hot the past few months. Of course, SI, silver, very hot as well. One of the best ones, funnest ones to trade. GCs, futures, or gold futures, I should say. I use Streamlabs OBS, Brain. It's pretty solid. If anything messes up today, though, it's the computer messing up, not the OBS. The internet's great, though. Love the internet at the new house. We'll probably call it a bit early today with all the issues, but still going strong for now. Probably think I'm going to call it early and run my broken computer to the store to be fixed. I still have 4 rack mount servers in your car. Don't think I should just plug them in. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you should let them, like... I would, if it's cold, I would definitely let them get up to temp first. I let mine get up to temp too, but who knows, you know, anything could happen. Yeah, I forgot you were out there in Chicago, Jake. That's funny. 16 drives. Oh, gosh. Yeah, plug him right in. You never know when you need to connect. That's funny. Man, SPY's bouncing pretty good here off of support. Still moving up in a solid way right now. Love it. Seeing some pretty solid price action coming through. One second here. Sorry, I wanted just to see the color really quick. £40 a pop. Hey, Dizzy, so if you go into the Discord, you can just scroll down and find the trading floor tabs. If you click like the SM chat, if you can see anything in the trading floor, then you have access. You're all good. Once you sign up, there should be ways to link your account. Hopefully you found those. There we go, Dizzy. Boom. I was praying. That's awesome. Yeah, make sure to read through the Getting Started channel, Dizzy. That's going to be extremely important for you. Make sure to read through that, as well as the Trading Smarter channel. Those two channels are going to be really important for looking at everything going on. Just wanted to warn you guys, if my computer crashes again, we'll probably just call the stream there. If it does happen, so we'll hop in Discord. Check this out. This is the earnings for next week. I saw Mike just posted up. Somebody asked for it. We're seeing some awesome earnings here coming up. UNH, Boeing, UPS, General Motors, RTX, kicking it off Tuesday. Wednesday, ASML, Microsoft, Meta, Tesla. Thursday, MasterCard, Caterpillar, Nokia. Friday, we have SoFi, American Express, and Verizon. Wow. That is wild. That is some good PA. CVRX is up nice. There you go. Tom, SoFi before or after? It's going to be in pre-market on Friday. On Fridays, there's never anything in after hours. So if you ever look at that in the future, you'll know. But yeah, pre-market Friday for SoFi. Next week. So 1 week from today, actually. How's SoFi today? Let's see. Down in the dumps a bit, down 0.7%. Not the best. What is Trump doing today? Need an announcement on something. Maybe he'll finally have a day off. Not a day off, but you know what I mean. A day without craziness. Let's see. How are we doing here today? Looks like Trump is going to participate in a print interview at 1:30 p.m. He's also going to sign congressional bills at 3 p.m. Eastern, so an hour before market close. Interesting. Have you checked out Avgo yet today? I'm late. Sorry. No problem, Mr. James. Thanks for joining up. I have not checked on Avgo yet. Here it is, though. Down a little bit. Down 2.7%. Avgo's not one that I look at a ton, but of course it's one of the bigger stocks in the S&P and in the market, so I will pull it up. Yeah, trading a bit lower here. Down 2.7%. Not too bad. NATO is mostly the US, so I'm confused, Coconut says. Trump's going crazy is great for EU defense stocks. Kind of scary that he'd throw NATO under the bus for a block of ice, though. Yeah, the US needs their minerals. You know how it is, brain. We want these minerals, man. Yeah, it's weird, Coconut. Yeah, or at least got to compete with China, right, James? Let's go see SNDK here. About 0.51% here. I'm not political. I think both sides are idiots, but Trump is really God's gift to China, Steven said. Uh-oh. Man, SPY still trying to pop back today. Oh, testing the high of the day, and it's broken. Looking pretty good so far. Besides for that first candle in pre-market, SPY is popping back here pretty well. That's a really good recovery here. Modern problems require modern solutions, Brain said. SPY, pretty good from open, though. I've got to say, bounced well off that lower range of support and has came right back up. 689, 690 coming up. 690 is a pretty good resistance that I have in the shorter term, so watch out there. You were in Netflix, but you got scared out. NFLX. SPY is hard to get off of, though, here. It's very hot this morning. Like the way it's running. Looking at the watch list here. Ericsson, run, fat. AMD, advanced money dispenser up there, too. XYZ or Block. Doing pretty good. Intel really got whacked. Yeah, they did. That was a weird move there. Their outlook was what really got them at Intel with that overall drop. I'm not surprised to see it. You know, they've been running up a lot lately. I feel like people were really waiting for some reason to take profits, right? I feel like there was definitely something there. Good morning, Tom. Woke up late from SLV printing. Let me know what you think about price action for the rest of today for SLV, please. No problem. Looking at SLV right now, it popped up this morning. It's getting a bit slow, but what we've seen so far is a slow, methodical chop higher. It's going up, but it's going up in a weird, slow way. So I'm still looking for that to continue today. I'm really watching for $90 to hold up as support. I guess we could say like $89.50 to $90. A bit of a range there. But that's what I'm really watching for. Is it's still for this slow chop higher. There might be some type of pullback here at the end of the day, but I don't think it's going to be too crazy. A little slow on silver today, but, you know, good PA all around. Looking at GLD. Again, slow chop higher, at least from early on this morning. GLD actually had a slight gap down, but, you know, like I said, slow chop higher here from pre-market into open. So I would keep watching for metals there. Really not my favorite with the metals here heading into the middle of the morning. We're about an hour into open, and yeah, they're just kind of slow. Brain said fat is back. Fat brands. Is that what you're talking about? Up 3% today? Huge negative correlation to SPY. I think died off in December. That is wild, Brain. How much this stock fell. Too bad Tesla has to be weak today. Microsoft has been exceptionally strong, though. In the Mag 7, we're essentially just looking at Microsoft and Meta. Those two were the main hot ones this morning, and they're still looking pretty solid. Amazon's turned around, too, up 1.5%. They had some layoff news. They're pretty much mimicking Meta here, but... Google, 0.38%. SPY up 0.08%. Mag 7's really not that bad today. Apple was down. Tesla's down, but the rest are up. So 5 out of the 7 are doing good. 5 out of the Mag 7. We do like Microsoft and Amazon. They're pretty good today so far. Moving up in a pretty solid way. Yeah, happy Friday. Happy Friday, guys. Hopefully you guys had a great trading week out there. Again, sorry for all the delays and issues this week. This move has been crazy for me. Appreciate everybody sticking with us and having understanding there. Pretty wild out there. I'll be honest, I've never moved before. I didn't think it was going to be that crazy, but it really was. And then I broke my computer. That's the best part. Steven's been there, yeah. Mr. James says it sucks. Something always breaks and gets lost. I know, right? Gosh, of course it had to happen to my computer, though. I would have almost rathered anything else break. Like, I would have rather everything else broke rather than that, honestly, but of course. Microsoft up 2.8% though. 464. It's still running here, guys. Microsoft extremely hot today. And the crazy part is that Microsoft has been one of the weaker stocks lately. Literally very weak in the Mag 7, blasting through supports and really dying off, but starting to make that comeback here. It's pretty neat. Where's the party to break in the new house? I know, right? That would be fun. Nothing yet. There's still boxes everywhere. Too busy here to unpack, honestly. Too busy to unpack. Microsoft's nice, 464. Boom, keep it going, Microsoft. Hotter stock of the day. Let's look at some of these growth stocks here. APA, QBTS, QUBT, all down today. Quantum kind of falling off. Rigetti's going to be down then too. There it goes, down 2.7%. Looking at the daily, Rigetti is straddling this zone. Look at how flat Rigetti's been here. It's a bit strange. That is some major flatness, if I've never seen it. The boxes will still be there in 27. I'm sure they will, Coconut. That's funny. But, alrighty, guys. We're going to go ahead and call the stream there. I'm going to run this computer to the store real quick, so we can get back in action in a solid way here. But, alrighty, guys. Appreciate you joining up this week. We'll be live on Monday for sure. I hope to see you all on Sunday night's video as well. That'll be fun. But I appreciate you guys. As always. Have a great weekend, Jake. Appreciate that. Oh, gosh. Potters has moved twice in the past 8 months. Take my advice and don't delay the unpacking. Just bite the bullet and get it done. I like that. I like that, Potters. That's a good mindset to have. I think I'm going to do that. That's generally how I do most things anyways, so. But alrighty, guys. Have a great one. I will talk to you later. If you need anything, of course, at all, feel free to email tom@stockedup.university, spelled out, or just PM me on Discord or at me in the chat. Other than that, I appreciate you all. Have a great weekend. Let's continue to see what that SPY does here. We're not very far from highs, but there's a crucial trend in play If we zoom out on the 15-minute chart, SPY bounced off that trend line yesterday essentially and has been dropping since. Watch that lower range of support. If this lower support starts to give out, really be careful with the SPY. As of now though, it's choppy and it's holding, so interesting move. Hope everybody has a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you later. See ya.